evening. Oh, that was quick. Good evening. One more time. Good evening. There we go. Hello everyone. My name is Carolyn Harris. It's really great to see all of you here in this room and everyone watching at home. Welcome to the 2023 Student Affairs Leadership Awards, sponsored by the Division of Student Affairs and Student Government Association. Yes, and presented by the Office of Student Activities. Thank you, Matt. And as I mentioned, my name is Carolyn Harris. I'm the Director of Student Activities.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kelly Carpenter, and I serve as the Assistant Director of Campus Programming in the Office of Student Activities. Thanks. Tonight, Carolyn and I have the privilege of hosting this wonderful tradition. We are beyond thrilled to recognize an incredible group of student leaders, dedicated faculty and staff, and hardworking student organizations. Whether you are an award recipient at the end of the night or not, every student leader in this room should feel proud of their contributions to this university and for their accomplishments. Just being nominated for an award is recognition of your impact.
We don't have to clap between everything. I appreciate it, though. So to kick off our ceremony and to capture what the impact of student leadership means on this campus, we thought of no better person than our first guest on stage. Dr. Melanie Perot began her tenure as Towson University's interim president on February 1st, after serving as provost and executive vice president for academic and student affairs for the past 4 years. As the institution's chief academic officer, she has overseen the entirety of TU's academic programming, including its faculty and administration, as well as the university's research efforts and the Division of Student Affairs. She has also led the university's COVID response team and helped establish the Office of Competitive Fellowships and Awards, as well as the new state-of-the-art Cook Library Academic Commons. Please join me in welcoming Interim President Dr. Melanie Perot.
Well, thanks for that lengthy introduction. I think my mom wrote that for you, so thanks, Mom. Well, I'm just really happy to be here and want to congratulate everybody who has been nominated. Again, that nomination and just being a leader on this campus is so important. But first, before we get into longer remarks, let's have one more round of applause for the amazing a cappella group Off Track, who led us off. Good stuff. So it's really hard to believe the year has gone so fast. Here we are, last day of classes tomorrow. Don't forget to go if you have class. Finals next week, projects due. I'm sure you have a lot on your mind, but this is a great opportunity to take some time and reflect on all of the great things that you've all done this year. The work of people in this room is incredible, and Towson University would not be what it is without all of your contributions. So students, faculty, staff, all of you work together to foster a sense of belonging on our campus. You support inclusion. You make a positive impact on this campus day in and day out. And it's because of all of you that TU is the vibrant campus that it is. So from academic programs, sports clubs, arts, Greek life, cultural organizations, and so many others, there's something for everybody here at TU, and you in this room are leading all of these incredible efforts. So I know this will be a shock to all of you, but when I was in college, I was a nerd. No, thank you. Like literally one person in the whole room goes, no. However, I was also highly engaged in student affairs, in clubs, athletics. Again, that one is especially hard to believe if you look at this, right? Let's be honest. But those experiences enriched my college experience so much that I decided I never wanted to leave college. And so I really attribute much of my career in academics to the experiences I had outside of the classroom. So to all of you, I'm deeply grateful and appreciative of the work you do. I know it's super hard, and student leaders in particular, you've stepped up. You didn't have to do this. You raised your hand, you took a leadership position, and I'm here to tell you that that is absolutely going to benefit you as you move forward in your career. So look at this time fondly. Again, I thank you so much. Have a great program. I know so many people worked really hard on it. A super exciting night. So thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Perot. So I'm very excited for this next big. This year, we've brought back our favorite element to the awards that we hope keeps our audience thoroughly engaged. Let us introduce to you our media correspondents, the graduate assistants of the OSA, which is Office of Student Activities, Carly Steinberg, Jordan Bremall, and Jimmy Byer.
Thank you, Carolyn. As the graduate assistants of the Office of Student Activities, we are so excited to be covering the excitement of this evening's award ceremony. I hope you all took advantage of all the awesome activities that we had going on during our social hour.
You all should have seen what was happening during the social hour leading up to these awards. We had photos taken on the red carpet, the appreciation station where students could share a letter to others. We also had students sharing their favorite memories from the year, side chats with TU faculty and staff, and much more.
That's so much to do. I hope everyone had a great time doing those activities and being social with each other. Jordan, what was your favorite part of the social hour?
My favorite part definitely had to be talking with Dr. Hurt about leadership at TU and his excitement for this evening. He shared a really powerful reminder that we as students bring such a unique energy and contribution to campus, and that's what makes Towson such an amazing university.
That's awesome. Jimmy, what was your favorite part of the social hour?
There was a lot going on. It's hard to pick just one moment, but I loved seeing the students walking down the red carpet dressed to impress. The student activities marketing paparazzi was there to capture it all.
I loved seeing our students dressed up. Carly, what about you? What was your favorite part?
My favorite aspect of the social hour was listening to our students in off-track perform. They were incredible and really set the tone for the night.
I love that we all had a different favorite moment because there was just so much going on.
Wait, one last thing. We are running a series of polls on the Towson Student Activities Instagram where you can make your voice heard. We're going to be announcing the most prestigious award of the evening, the Crowd Favorite Media Correspondent Award.
What's that award?
The Crowd Favorite Media Correspondent Award goes to me, or whichever one of us that you guys think is the best.
We've got such an exciting night in store for you all, so let's send it back to Kelly on the main stage, and don't forget to vote Jordan.
Hands down, we have the best graduate assistants on campus. I am excited to get the ball rolling on the awards tonight. If you will join us in recognizing individual students, faculty, and staff members, student organizations, and programs. In addition to our Student Affairs Leadership Awards, we partner with a small number of campus departments to share this stage and opportunity for recognition. These awards are selected through a separate process managed by the sponsoring departments. We're going to begin our evening with those selections. As recipients are announced, please come up to the stage to receive your award. Upon exiting the stage, we would like all of our recipients to step over to the backdrop on this side to have their photo taken. Please welcome to the stage Rudens Vitao and Arlandis Lundy from Fraternity and Sorority Life, along with Nathan Lawless from Campus Recreation.
Good evening, everybody. The Office of Fraternity and Sorority Life would like to recognize two of our prestigious awards this evening. First, we'll start off with our FSL Leaders of Distinction. This award recognizes a class of leaders in the community with exceptional commitment to their chapter, council, and Towson at large. This recognition is the highest recognition award anyone can receive as a Towson Greek Life member. It reflects on a person who exceeds the expectation and sets precedent for the future of fraternity sorority life. This year, we have 5 award recipients. Our first recipient has been a member of the Interfraternity Council Executive Board and is a president of the chapter on campus. He has been the definition of putting the team on his back. Before becoming president, he held multiple positions within his organization, and he continues to advance his leadership skills by participating in a series of our leadership programs. I'm going to name a few. The Executive Leadership Series, the Greek Emerging Leaders Program, and our Greeks After Grad. This student continues to lead the forefront in moving this community forward. Please help me in congratulating our first recipient, Scott Wilson of Alpha Sigma Phi. Our next recipient truly believes in the spirit of brotherhood. He is a community member who has exceeded the expectations of the average member by showing love to others, learning about other organizations, and spreading the awareness of his culture and organization. This award winner has been a key collaborator with many fraternity and sororities on campus. He aims to improve the experience for members that come after him. His dedication to fraternity does not go unnoticed. Please help me congratulate Jose Boscano of Lambda Theta Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Our next recipient is dedicated, hardworking, and passionate about fraternity and sorority life. There has never been a time when she did not follow through on any task provided with 110%. She has served on the Panhellenic Executive Board, is involved in her chapter, and was recently hired as her sorority's National Office Leadership Consultant. She stepped up to the plate as the Vice President of Recruitment. She was reliable and wonderful to work with. She worked tirelessly to provide an outstanding recruitment experience for every PNM that went through the process. She was passionate about ensuring that everyone had a positive experience. Please help me congratulate Isabella Italiano of Zeta Tau Alpha. Our fourth recipient stands out because of his passion for the fraternal experience. This student has left a lasting impact on his chapter and the community. If there's ever an event, this individual is always showing up. As a member of his council's executive board, he could have stuck to the basics of his basic roles and responsibilities, but he continued to push forward to make strides for the organization. After his time on the board, he continued to advocate for Greek life, his Greek life peers as a member of the Towson University Student Government Association. He has been driven to leave a legacy for others to follow, and undoubtedly has made a difference. Please help me in congratulating Sean McGuire of Phi Kappa Psi. And our final recipient has been making waves in fraternity and sorority life since she joined her organization nearly 4 years ago. In addition to helping her organization double in size, she has been a catalyst for building bridges across her own and other councils. She has been a council and chapter president that has strived to make a name for herself and the fraternity sorority life community. Whether we remember her singing at her new member debut or appearing in many of our FSL promotional videos, Christina will always have a lasting memory to leave within our community. Please help me in congratulating our final recipient, Christina Bishop of Alpha Sigma Rho Sorority Incorporated. For our next and final award is the Dr. Teresa Hall Chapter of the Year Award. This award is the highest award bestowed by the Office of Fraternity Sorority Life to an individual chapter. It is presented to the chapter which, through hard work and dedication, has made significant contributions to both the Greek community and Towson at large. The winner of this award must contribute in all facets of the Greek community and make sure they don't fall in any conduct issues. They must have excellence in academics for their current members and new members. The chapter deserving of this award serve the community time and time again by giving back continuously. This organization deserves the Towson University Chapter of the Year Award. They genuinely are a collection of leaders that model what it means to build community and make lasting impact. I am so excited to announce this year's Dr. Teresa Hall Chapter of the Year Award recipient goes to Tri Delta Sorority. So now I'll pass the mic over to my good friend, Nathan, for the Campus Recreation Awards.
All right, thanks, Rudins. The Sport Clubs organization consists of 33 registered student organizations. Each year, clubs are able to nominate their peers for 6 awards. These awards are voted upon by the Sport Clubs Council, an elected group of leaders that represents all of the Sport Clubs organizations. Tonight, I will be presenting our top 2 awards, the Sport Clubs Leader of the Year and the Sport Club of the Year. The Sports Clubs Leader of the Year award is presented to the individual that best represents the spirit of sport clubs, the person that encourages involvement, increases morale, and is a true leader. Navigating around the obstacles of academics, personal agendas, and sport club guidelines and procedures, these leaders accept and welcome the challenges to lead their club to success and leave a positive legacy. This year's recipient is someone who has worked countless hours for their sport club over the past 2 years. When we returned to campus in the fall of 2021, the recipient found that the club she wanted to be a part of needed a leader. She had no experience in running a club, but stepped into the president's role and helped reactivate the club. While working to bring her club back, this year's recipient also saw an opportunity to have a bigger impact on the sport club's community and decided to run to be a member of the Sport Clubs Council so that she can help all clubs, not just hers. While I've personally seen the impact of her leadership, I think it would be best to tell you what her nominators had said about her. In the words of her nominators, we cannot think of a person who deserves this award more. She is one of the hardest working and most selfless people I've ever met. She always puts the needs of the team before her own and strives to push us and make us better. Whenever a new person joins the team, she is the first to welcome them and make them feel as if they've been on the team since the beginning. She's president and a part of the Sport Clubs Council, and she got Towson Gymnastics Club to host their first regionals. Come on now. I'm honored to recognize Lorelei Thompson from the Gymnastics Club. So on to the Sport Club of the Year. The Sport Club of the Year is recognized for being the standard at Towson University Sports Club program. The award is presented to the club that shows commitment to developing its members, building a connected community, and supporting Towson University's mission of creating a vibrant and healthy campus. They have demonstrated the highest degree of organization and commitment to its members by exceeding tier requirements and continuously improving their club. This year's Club of the Year is an example sport club, one that not only succeeds on the playing surface, but one that strives to create an environment that is welcoming, inclusive, and fun. This year, the club that is historically all-female saw the addition of a male member. They redrafted their constitutions to provide members with more leadership opportunities and making the club more manageable for those already in officer positions. They attended nationals for the first time in 4 years, placing 12th out of 60 schools, with an individual qualifying for finals. And then there's this competition that they hosted. When most sport clubs host home events, my staff and I handle reserving the space, the equipment they need, and the athletic training staff. This year's Club of the Year decided they wanted to host an event which we could not host on campus. They not only had to find a space, but work with that facility to find a date, contact other schools, find athletic trainers, judges, and deal with last-minute issues that threatened to cancel the event. The hours of work that they put in resulted in a regional competition with over 200 participants that was an amazing success, and where they also placed 4th as a team. This incredible work, both on and off the mat, is why this year's Sport Club of the Year is the Gymnastics Club. So now let's bring Kelly back on the stage to introduce the next presenters.
Thank you, Rudens, Orlandis, and Nathan, and congratulations to the winners from Fraternity and Sorority Life and Campus Recreation. We'd now like to welcome Dr. Patricia Bradley of the Office of Inclusion and Institutional Equity and Lisa Simmons-Barth of Housing and Residence Life.
Good evening, everyone. So before I start, I have to make sure that all the students know, the ones of you who texted your friends or texted each other that tomorrow is the last day of class, you know that was a script error. Last day of classes is the 16th, so don't skip class and tell your faculty, well, the president said we were done. Okay? All right. All right, sponsored by the Office of Inclusion and Institutional Equity, this award is given to a graduate or doctoral student who is recognized for fostering greater awareness, understanding, and advancement of diversity and inclusiveness that have made an impact at TU. Jennifer Johnson is a graduate student in the Counseling Psychology program here at Towson University and will be graduating this May. She has also served as a graduate assistant in the Office of Inclusion and Institutional Equity for the past 2 years, working closely with DEI education, as well as supporting dialogue at TU. In her GA role, she was instrumental in the development of TU's land acknowledgement guidance and the corresponding workshops that are now being offered. She has demonstrated a lifelong commitment to authentic social justice work that requires ongoing self-reflection. She has become a gifted facilitator who is willing to lead with vulnerability and curiosity, and took the lead in researching, developing, and piloting our first dialogue training series that was specifically for students. In addition, Jennifer has been heavily involved with the Fair Chance Higher Education Initiative at TU, serving on their standing committee. Jennifer was unable to attend this evening, but her supervisor, Brian Haro, will be accepting the award on her behalf. Now, please welcome Lisa Simmons-Barth of Housing and Residence Life to present the next award.
Thank you, Dr. Bradley. Good evening, everyone. My name is Lisa Simmons-Barth, and I serve as the Associate Director of Housing and Residence Life, and I'll be presenting 2 Mary Lee Farlow Scholarship Awards this evening. Mary Lee Farlow served over 30 years as a director of residence, as we were called then, and oversaw an all on-campus housing. She certainly didn't imagine now, but today's housing. In Mary Lee's honor, their scholarship had been awarded to outstanding resident student leaders. Nominees must be a strong leader, contribute to a positive community, promote student success, and go above and beyond the expectations of any organizational or employment role they have. They have taken leadership role among their peers in assisting resident student leaders. Our first recipient has been a resident assistant for 2.5 years. They have been such a pivotal member of the team in Barnes Hall, and we are definitely a better staff because of her. Her nominator writes, as one of the 2 returning staff this year, they were asked to be a mentor to the new RAs, and they took on the role with excitement and compassion. Before the new RAs moved in, they wrote them letters expressing some tips and tricks that would be helpful for them in their role. During training, they offered words of encouragement and how to get the most out of their experience. They truly are an exceptional leader who embodies the qualities of compassion, reliability, and dedication. We are pleased to give our first Mary Lee Farlow Award to Avery Brooks. Our second recipient has been an excellent CCA this past year. Her nominator writes, in my time at Towson, I have seen many CCAs who excel at relationship building or administrative work, but rarely both. The recipient is one of the CCAs who has done all aspects of the job at a high level. Their outgoing personality has allowed them to build connections with many of the residents, and building is better off as a result of having them on the team. They are also knowledgeable about campus resources and have often pointed students in the right direction when they've needed help or assistance in the residence halls. In addition to their role as a CCA, they are also an active member of university residence government. Within URG, they have changed the face of URG via their role in marketing, worked to design an outstanding regional and national School of the Year award bid, and are currently planning the HRL Student Leader Banquet. Congratulations to Olivia Fletcher.
Thank you, Dr. Bradley and Lisa, and congratulations to the Diversity and Inclusion Award winner and the Mary Lee Farlow Scholarship recipients. We are now going to move into the awards selection that were selected through the Student Affairs Leadership Awards process. The process of selecting award winners is a challenging one. This year, we received 170 nominations for the various Student Affairs Leadership Awards. Thank you to everyone who took the time to nominate someone incredible. We hope that you share your recognition with them outside of this ceremony. All nominations we receive are reviewed by a diverse group of staff, faculty, and student leaders. It is a big task at a very busy time of the year. I would like to acknowledge and thank our reviewers for helping us get to this day. Will the members of our selections committee who served as nominations reviewers please stand and let's all give them a hand. Again, thank you all. The next set of awards to be presented recognizes faculty and staff members that have made a significant impact in supporting student leaders this year. We will be joined on stage by Tom Judd of the Student Activities Office and Matt Leno of Campus Life to present these awards.
Notice I got more applause than Matt. Good evening, everyone. I serve as the coordinator of campus programming, and it is my honor how about words? It is my honor to present the award for Outstanding Service Learning Faculty Member. This award recognizes a faculty member who develops and teaches a course with a service learning component and evidence into innovative ways of employing a reflective teaching methodology to connect service learning with academic study. This year's recipient is a champion of service learning and social justice education at Towson University. The nominators shared that this individual has created many opportunities for students to learn about important social issues that make meaningful contributions to their local and global communities, both in the classroom and beyond. He not only creates space for learning, but does so by modeling what leadership for the public good should look and feel like. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Service Learning Faculty Member Award is Don Wargs. All right, so the second award I will be presenting tonight is the Outstanding Campus Employer Award. This award recognizes an office, faculty, or staff member who has fostered professionalism, provided proper training, organization, and planning to help students succeed in their job. The nominator for tonight's recipient shared a heartfelt and lengthy description of an incredible supervisor and professional. As a leader to students and student organizations, this recipient's mission every day is to ensure that the community members he represents are taken care of, academically, professionally, socially, and emotionally. We were told he's a kind of person who goes out of his way to make sure that TU students feel supported, seen, and acknowledged. He's a kind and patient supervisor who provides encouragement and mentoring, showing genuine excitement and seeing others thrive. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the Outstanding Campus Employer Award to Dario Di Battista, Director of the Military and Veterans Center.
Good evening. So let's see if I get better applause than Tom. SJ, help out, please. Okay, thanks. Had to try. All right, well, congratulations, Dario and Don. I'm joining you tonight on behalf of Margie Tversky, who was a member of the TU community for many years, most recently as the Director of Student Services at Towson University Northeastern Campus, Tune, building an amazing student services program and a welcoming community for the students at Tune prior to her retirement in 2019. I have this distinct pleasure of presenting the award named in her honor, the Margie Tversky Advisor of the Year Award. This award recognizes a faculty or staff member who has provided a student organization with outstanding support and services in the role of an advisor during the academic year. Our recipient tonight serves as the co-advisor of 2 organizations and began his role at a time when both organizations were experiencing challenges coming back from low to no membership after changes to campus living and involvement due to COVID-19. Throughout his time with these 2 groups, he has been a steady guide, coach, role model, and cheering section. He has strived to bring these 2 organizations to the forefront of student leaders in housing and residence life and in the resident community. Engagement waned in both organizations, which took a toll on the motivation and morale of the students invested in the groups. Our recipient was never deterred and worked with the students to adapt to the new reality of student involvement and to focus on moving forward in a positive and productive way. As an advisor, he works directly with students to reach their goals and provides feedback and support as they work to serve the resident student population. Please join me in recognizing Miles Marion. Well, who is advisor to the University Residence Government and for the National Residence Hall honoree at this year's recipient of the Margie Tversky Advisor of the Year. And I'd like to shake your hand. Congratulations. And I'm going to turn it back over to Kelly.
This night is starting out absolutely great, and we've got so much more to come. But let's turn our attention to the media correspondents to see what they've been up to during the ceremony so far. Jimmy, Jordan, and Carly, take it away.
Thank you, Kelly. Congratulations to all of our winners thus far. This has been such a fun night, and there are still so many awards to be given out.
Carly, if we're going to talk about fun, we have to talk about some of the major programs that have happened this year.
Oh, for sure. One of my favorites was the Blizzard, held in December. We had headphone disco, snowball fights, and so much more.
I've always loved Homecoming Week. My favorite event is the talent show, where all the students get to showcase their talents.
Those were such awesome events. I went to 2 events recently that were incredible. A couple weeks ago, I went to Smash, and we had students smashing piñatas, bowling, a student even went home with a brand new TV. And then yesterday, we had the Well-Being Carnival that focused on the 8 dimensions of wellness, and there was a bounce house and cotton candy. The perfect way to do some self-care right before finals week.
I almost forgot one. One of my favorite events this year has been Tiger Tuesdays. It's always an awesome time for students across campus and from different organizations to come together and find community and have a good time. At our most recent Tiger Tuesday bingo, we had over 120 students.
Oh my, what an exciting year of events. And Carly, I believe there's still one more Tiger Tuesday bingo night this semester, right?
That's right, Jordan. Our last Tiger Tuesday Bingo Night will be happening this Tuesday, May 9th, from 7 to 9 in Paws Cafe Pit.
And for our returning Tigers, I heard that Tiger Tuesdays are returning in the fall.
That's great to know, Jimmy. There are still some exciting events happening this semester and even more to look forward to in the upcoming academic year. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, we should get back to the awards that students are anxiously awaiting.
And you should all vote for your favorite media correspondent on Instagram. The results will be revealed at the next media correspondent break.
And with that, back to you, Carolyn.
We can clap for that one. Thank you for our correspondents. I love hearing all the fun things that have happened this year on campus and specifically through student activities. The next set of awards will be our Student Organization Awards. Towson University's vibrant campus life revolves around our student organizations and the activities they sponsor. Involvement allows our students to explore new interests, find community, meet new friends, connect with new ideas, and have some fun. These awards reflect the importance of our student organizations in the areas of community building, programming, and overall impact. Joining us on the stage are Marnice Briscoe and Arlandis Lundy from Campus Life.
Hello, everyone. So I'm Arnice. I serve as the administrative assistant for the Student Government Association and have the wonderful experience working with many of our student leaders and organization members each and every day. I will be presenting 2 awards tonight that honor programs held by student organizations. The events that our student organizations host provide important opportunities for continual learning and student development while greatly contributing to the Towson University community. Before we honor our specific awardees, we want to acknowledge all the hard work and extra time our student leaders spend on fantastic events throughout the year. Can we please give a round of applause for all the student organization members in the room who have contributed to TU through programming? That was fun. Okay, and now we'll start with the Outstanding Multicultural Program Award. This award recognizes a specific program sponsored by a student organization or multiple organizations that has increased cultural awareness and appreciation of differences beyond the mission of the organization. Virtual and in-person programs are eligible for this award. Our winning program this year was a collaborative effort by 3 student organizations striving to promote unity and everlasting community. Our nominator's description of the event included activities designed to help make women as strangers more comfortable with empowering another stranger who may need to hear positivity and know she has a friend. The program was held during Women's History Month and had a positive and major impact on how Black and minority women communicate and connect with one another on a PWI campus. The nominator even shared that the event helped her personally understand that if you do not empower yourself, you will never believe the empowering someone else can offer you, and that empowering your peers has the possibility to change the position someone else is in and assist in creating community. It is my honor to present the Outstanding Multicultural Program Award to Love a Black Woman from Infinity to Infinity, hosted by Sisterhood, Black Student Union, and National Council of Negro Women. Will a member of each organization come forward to receive your awards? Keep clapping, guys. Awesome. The second award I will present tonight is the Outstanding Program Award. This award recognizes a program, virtual or in person, sponsored by a student organization that has significantly impacted campus life and generated substantial interest in the campus community. Our winning program was open to students from both Towson University and collaboratively to students from Morgan State. The event's main purpose was inclusion and equity, while also creating a transformative learning experience. The program brought awareness and exploration of the intersectionality of two marginalized communities, the Black and LGBTQ+ community. It aimed to break stereotypes that come with being a member of the LGBTQ+ community and joining a historically Black Greek letter organization. A safe and impactful space was created where shared experiences were talked about and tools were provided to help students learn how to support and bring awareness as an ally. Our nominator shared this statement. We created this brave and safe space from this event to talk about things that are not usually talked about because it is important and will have a huge impact on both the Black community, the LGBTQ+ community, and the Greek community. Congratulations to this year's Outstanding Program Award recipient, The Colors You Don't See, hosted by TU's National Pan-Hellenic Council. Will the representative please come forward to receive your award? Congrats. Oh, do I do anything else?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Arlandis Lundy, and I serve as the coordinator for Fraternity and Sorority Life. Every day, I have the honor of working with and supporting our great student leaders at Towson. Student organizations are truly the backbone of our student involvement and culture here at TU. Our organizations are creative in their outreach and engagement and stay focused on fulfilling their organization's mission. I'll be presenting 3 awards honoring student organizations. We'll start with the Outstanding Community Building Award. This award recognizes a student organization that has demonstrated innovation and perseverance as they work to build community in person and or virtually. The organization will have utilized multiple forms of engagement to help members build connection with one another and the campus community. Our award recipient received a heartfelt nomination sharing that they are much more than a club. They are, at their core, a community that individuals pour their hearts and souls into. Over the past year, their membership numbers have not only increased at the kickoff meetings, but have maintained throughout the semester. Typical meetings include members connecting over difficulties of college, and through the support of this community, those members take the necessary steps to get the help they need. It was shared that the meetings are a place that is clear people can be seen, heard, connected with, welcome, but most importantly, loved. On an almost weekly basis, there are opportunities to connect with members through community events such as game nights, movie nights, and excursions. Our nominator further shared their personal experience coming to campus as a commuter. Nervous to make friends, yet this organization not only expounded their community, but made them feel encouraged to spread the love further. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the Outstanding Community Building Award, Delight Ministries. The second award I will be presenting tonight is exciting because this year we are bringing back the pre-COVID tradition with the new Organization of the Year award. This award is given in recognition of a student organization new to Towson University for the 2022-23 academic year. This award celebrates their accomplishments and growth throughout the first semester on campus. We received nominations for 7 of our new organizations. Before I speak about the winner, I want to acknowledge the hard work it takes to get an organization off the ground. We commend the students who identify a gap in the need and desires of our peers and step in to start something new. Will everyone please give me a round of applause to our new student organizations present tonight? As for the award recipient, this group registered as a new organization just a few short months ago. In the time they have been active, they have made incredible strides in membership involvement and the goal of expanding discussions among the student body about global issues. Our nominators shared that the organization is led by an incredible driven president and a passionate executive board. And that whether through word of mouth or out of curiosity, to learn why the Star Wars theme is playing loudly from one of the liberal arts classrooms. The contagious enthusiasm of the members is spreading far and wide. Through new partnerships with older TU organizations, members had the opportunity to participate in exciting conferences and events. This involvement is a demonstration of hard work the founding members have put in the week to build and grow their organization. Thanks to this organization, there is a great potential to expand international civic engagement and the international civic engagement amongst the TU student body for years to come. It is my honor to present the new Organization of the Year Award to the John Quincy Adams Society. Let's give them another round of applause. Finally, I'll be presenting the Hoke L. Smith Organization of the Year Award. Named in honor of former Towson University president, the Hoke L. Smith Organization of the Year Award recognizes a student organization that has impacted the TU community through membership development, leadership, programming, and service. In addition, the organization has made consistent contributions to campus life. Through a year of growth, the recipient of this year's awards has seen a large increase of membership, development, and leadership opportunities. Directors of the organization have supported members both personally and academically through monthly meetings geared towards improving academics, leadership workshop, and fun activity. The organization provides opportunities to take the lead of tasks, produce work in operations, development, marketing, volunteering, programming, and more. But their work doesn't just impact the Towson campus. As stated by the nominee, they are an exemplary example of an organization that provides service to the Towson community and beyond. They have been able to grow their team as leaders by developing compassion, emotional intelligence, empathy, connection, integrity, delegation, respect, and self-awareness. With the mission to provide free service to children impacted by parents' cancers, this organization has developed its members to become engaged leaders and citizens demonstrating integrity. Congratulations to this year's Hoke L. Smith Organization of the Year Award, Camp Kassim. Congratulations to the Student Organization awardees. Marnice and I are going to turn the podium back to the host, Carolyn Harris, for the evening.
Thank you, Arlandis and Marnice. Our student organizations are doing some amazing things here at TU, and we're honored to recognize them. As we've explained, the Student Affairs Leadership Awards are sponsored in collaboration with the Division of Student Affairs and Student Government Association. We will now be joined on stage by members of SGA, who will present a series of individual student leader awards. Please welcome Myra Correa, Clifton Crosby, and Brianna Hicks.
Thank you, Carolyn. Good evening, everyone. My name is Myra Correa, and I serve as the SGA Treasurer. I will first be presenting the Eco Tiger Award. This award recognizes a student who displays eco-friendly behavior, educates their peers about sustainability, and significantly contributes to environmental activism on TU's campus. This student is an exemplary model for others, demonstrating and engaging the Towson community in sustainable initiatives. Our awardee tonight received 2 nominations for this honor. Through these nominations, we learned about a passionate and dedicated student who demonstrates extraordinary leadership skills through educating students on sustainable practices and constantly working toward creating a more eco-friendly Towson University. Through her work, With the Student Environmental Organization and the Eco-Rep program, our recipient has allowed countless students to explore environmentalism and impact while providing the student body with accessible information and resources for sustainable zero waste practices. Her earth-conscious actions constantly serve as a model for campus community. Please help me congratulate tonight's recipient of the Eco Tiger Award, Emily Johnson. Next, I will be presenting the SGA International Student of the Year Award, which recognizes an international student who has demonstrated exemplary leadership and service to the university and is committed to enhancing the experiences of international students on campus. Our recipient is a positive, involved, hardworking student and leader at Towson University Northeast, or TUNE. Her nominator shared that this student is full of energy and creativity. Advocating for students through programming at TUNE, she actively works to ensure everyone has an opportunity to access programming, the food pantry, and food donations. She promotes well-being for all and is sensitive to individuals' needs. She engages with everyone through her involvement as a student leader, through her organizations, and through her position as a TMA, AmeriCorps, Vista, rallying others to get involved and stay involved. She encourages TUNE students to speak up and be part of the larger voice of the Towson community. It is my honor to present the SGA International Student of the Year Award to Yasmin Espinal.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Clifton Crosby. I serve as a Student Government Association Senator. I will first be presenting the SGA Pride Award. The award recognizes a student who supports the identities under the LGBTQ+ umbrella and have demonstrated a commitment to advance the rights and acceptance of the LGBTQ+ community on campus. We received a lengthy and heartfelt nomination for tonight's recipient. For this individual, advocating for others isn't just a mission, but a part of who they are. They approach their work with passion and a willingness to learn and embrace a challenge. They seek ways to connect with organizations and community resources to successfully engage the TU community and advocate for the needs of others. Their involvement includes creating events for students with the support of other departments and student organizations. These events are always thought through the lens of inclusion, empowerment, and being an advocate. Every aspect includes advocating for inclusion for LGBTQ+ community students in mind. Our nominator even shared that they found themselves at a loss of words when writing their nomination because of all the tireless efforts the student has shown to make the TU community an inclusive space. Congratulations to this year's SGA Pride Award recipient, Jay Devine. Okay. I now have the honor of presenting the SGA Empowering Women Award, which recognizes a student on executive board of an organization who has demonstrated exceptional leadership and service to the TU community, academic achievement, and outstanding contributions to campus life. This student shows a dedication and commitment to advocating the mission of the organization and contributes to the greater good of the TU community. Through the nomination, we learned our recipient has a knack for mentoring others, regularly reaching out and empowering first-year women students. She never hesitates to share words of wisdom about academics or how women can better prepare themselves for post-undergraduate time. She is one of 24 TU students selected to be a part of a prestigious opportunity with the Dr. Nancy Grasmick Leadership Institute and was selected particularly because of her interest in mentoring young women on campus. Her work of empowering women does not stop with the campus community, as throughout the week and during the weekend she mentors and coaches young women in gymnastics at the same gym that helped her build her leadership skills as a child growing up. Her nominator shared that she always approaches work with passion and willingness to learn and embrace a challenge. It is my honor to present this year's SGA Empowering Women Award to Parker Cross.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brianna Hicks, and I serve as a senator in the Student Government Association. First, I am presenting the SGA Dreamers Award. This award recognizes a student who has shown a dedication and commitment to making sure TU Dreamers have access to resources and support that can benefit them during their time here at Towson. This year's nominees were so outstanding, receiving multiple nominations each, that the selections committee decided to honor 2 students with this award tonight. Our first nominee is a dedicated student leader who serves her peers through her many leadership positions on campus. Coordinating events and collaborating with others, this student demonstrates inclusivity by investing in the community. She participates in large-scale university programs, including community service events, both on and off campus. One nominee shared that she is a student who always pushes her peers to do better. Please help me congratulate Loveneet Carr. Our second nominee also serves the Towson student body through involvement in leadership positions. Through the nominations, we learned that this student is a mentor and goes out of her way to help anyone that needs it. She is passionate about culture and spreading diversity both on and off campus. Her leadership skills and dedication to campus engagement are shown through acts of service to the student body and especially to student organizations. It is my honor to present our second SGA Dreamers Award to Ala Malash. And finally, I am honored to present the SGA Student Leader of the Year Award, recognizing a student on the executive board of an organization who has demonstrated exceptional leadership and service to the TU community, academic achievement, and outstanding contributions to campus life. This student shows a dedication and commitment to advancing the mission of their organization and contributes to the greater good of the TU community. Receiving multiple nominations from peers and advisors, tonight's recipient has shown exceptional leadership and service to the TU community. She has balanced her involvement in mentoring with others, academic excellence, maintaining an impressively high GPA, holding leadership positions for multiple organizations. This recipient has consistently shown passion, a demonstrated work ethic, a willingness to help others, and a commitment to excellence. She has used her influence to help make decisions that impact many organizations and work to build a community through her involvement. Her outstanding contributions have inspired and impressed her peers. Please help me to congratulate our SGA Student Leader of the Year, Lorelei Thompson. Congratulations to the individual winners of these SGA-sponsored awards.
Congrats to all of our award winners so far tonight. In a few short weeks, many of our Tigers will be recognized for their hard work these last few years at commencement. It's crazy to think how fast that came up.
This semester has flown by. We only have a few weeks left.
Don't remind me. I'm so not ready for finals.
Me neither, Carly. And I'm sure there's a lot of students feeling that same way. So we ran a social media poll on our Instagram to help our students survive finals week. Our first question was, what was the best study spot on campus?
Okay, so it looks like a lot of our students are saying Union. LA is also a popular option, specifically the 4th floor of LA. West Village, Science Complex. Looks like students have a lot of different places they like to study on campus.
We also asked the question, what is your go-to Starbucks or Dunkin' drink for that mid-study pick-me-up?
Some of our answers included the refreshers, vanilla lattes. Ooh, someone's like medium iced coffee with caramel swirl. That's specific. Love that. Yeah, let's see what else. Most of them are something with the swirl in it, sounds like. My favorite is actually a cold Pepsi.
All right, now for the award you have all been waiting for, the crowd favorite media correspondent.
For this award, we have a special guest, Coordinator of Marketing, Afgar Awakil, who you may recognize from last year's Sala Media Correspondence Team.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be back, and I'm excited to announce that the winner of our 2023 Crowd Favorite Media Correspondent of the Year is Jimmy Byer. Woo! And while we're at it, I'd like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of our hardworking graduate assistants across the division. They put so much time and effort in to support student affairs.
Wow, thank you, Afkar. Now let's send it back to Kelly on the main stage.
Congratulations, Jimmy. Wow, I'm impressed. So far tonight, we've heard about amazing student leaders who are serving their peers through involvement and in leadership positions, which require a great deal of dedication. We also know that these positions are the basis for some of the best memories our students will take with them after they graduate TU. Before we continue with our awards, I would like us to take a moment to recognize and thank all the student leaders present. If you are an active member of a student organization, serving in a leadership role on campus, a member of a peer mentoring group, or involved in any other student role with TU, will you please stand? Let's give this room full of student leaders a hand for all they do to make the TU a true community. So we're going to continue on with the individual student awards now. Joining us on stage will be Catherine Knauss of New Student and Family Programs and Andrew Liburn from Campus Recreation.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Catherine Knauss, and I serve as the Associate Director for New Student and Family Programs. Tonight, I will be presenting 2 awards, starting with the Unsung Hero Award. This award recognizes a student who has made significant contributions to their organization without holding an executive position. This student is a role model behind the scenes and a positive influence on the entire group. We received a very lengthy nomination for tonight's recipient, which outlined incredible work being carried out in undergraduate research seeking to help the most helpless, children with disabilities who are caught in war. Heavily involved in academic leadership, this student generally serves as an advisor to her classmates, providing useful and well-constructed criticisms of oral presentations and support for their overall workload. She displays an attitude of seeking challenges, welcoming hard work, and showing no fear of difficult situations. Our recipient balances her academic and co-curricular work, finding time to also serve in the community. While the opportunity started as part of her course requirements, the recipient continues to volunteer her time as an after-school coach for the high school Model UN conference, even though she's no longer earning academic credit. She serves as an experienced leader in her organization, the Undergraduate Research Club, offering mentoring to other members without holding an officer position. It was shared in the nomination that not holding a position this year was a choice based on the recipient's desire to give younger students a chance for a leadership role and to invest time in her highly impactful research topic. Congratulations to Sydney Redford, the recipient of tonight's Unsung Hero Award. Congratulations, Sydney.
Thank you.
The second award I'm presenting tonight is the Outstanding Graduate Student Award. This award recognizes a graduate student who has demonstrated continual leadership and service to the university through student organizations, department or university committee participation, academic achievement, and outstanding contributions to campus life within their area of student life. We received multiple nominations for tonight's recipients, and that is true. I scored this category. Not from her supervisors, but from her peers and the undergraduate students she leads and mentors. Having served in her position for the past 2 years, the recipient has navigated significant department vacancies and stepped up to ensure that initiatives of the office were not only met, but continually provided TU students with transformative experiences. Through their nominations, we learned the undergraduate students who work with this GA see her as empathetic, engaging, friendly, passionate, kind, attentive, and encouraging. We repeatedly received the message that this graduate student has made a significant impact on her team, her office, the students who participate in the leadership development program she implements, and the university as a whole. She advocated for collaboration and community among the graduate students of the Student Affairs Division, resulting in a social being organized in the President's Box during a TU basketball game this past season. She actively joins in full department events, happily taking on a variety of roles in the many student activities sponsored by her area. It's my honor to present the Outstanding Graduate Student Award to Jordan Bramhall.
Stop it.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight I have the honor of presenting the Student Employee of the Year Award. Recognizing an individual student who works a minimum of 10 hours per week, this award honors a student employee for their reliability, quality of work, initiative, disposition, and contribution to their campus employer. Tonight we honor a recipient who is described as being outstanding, with strong organizational and communication skills coupled with a solid work ethic. Serving as the student program assistant for the TU Baltimore County Public Schools Model UN program, our recipient was relied on to advise, mentor, and manage 20-plus TU student volunteers. She developed online mechanisms to assist with program assessment and organization. She completed a significant workload of tasks and assisted with conducting research. Quoting her nominator, "Without this student's input, dedication above and beyond, and relentless commitment to the program, we would not have been successful." She was the backbone which kept all aspects of the program, the high school students, the TU coaches, the TU volunteers, organized, united in purpose, and ready to achieve. Described as a humble and kind individual who is deeply dedicated to the goals of diversity and inclusion, she cares very much about the TU community and every member in it. Please join me in congratulating tonight's Student Employee of the Year, Alexia Fitz. The second award I am presenting is the James R. Saxon Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship recognizes a graduating senior who has been involved in either intercollegiate athletics or intramural sports and has demonstrated leadership, service, and good citizenship by participating in campus life or contributing significantly to the campus community. As a member of the intramural sports team for 3 years, vice president of the Sports Business Administration, and intern with Towson Sports Marketing, our recipient is a dedicated and consistent leader. He works hard to mentor younger students, knowing they are the future of an area he cares deeply about. We learned through the nominations that this recipient is not afraid to have hard conversations when needed, shows up every day with a positive attitude that is infectious, and shows a genuine desire to learn and grow. He was instrumental in implementing a partnership with Special Olympics Maryland and the Hussman Center, demonstrating the energy and inclusiveness he brings to the program every day. His commitment to developing relationships with participants, other student staff, and professional staff have been an asset to the intramural sports program. Congratulations to Campus Rec's own Ty O'Cole, this year's recipient of the James R. Saxon Memorial Scholarship. Kelly again.
Thank you, Catherine and Andrew, and congratulations to all of our winners so far. Please help me welcome our next pair on the stage, Shemaya Dickens of the Office of Student Activities and Tammy King Kelly of Student Success Programs to continue the presentation.
Thank you, Kelly. And good evening, everyone. My name is Shemaya Dickens, and I serve as the Coordinator of Student Leadership in the Office of Student Activities. We are excited to bring back an award this year that has been absent due to disruptions in student leadership programming during the pandemic. With our full return to campus programming this year, we were able to offer a wide variety of opportunities for student leadership development. And I can see many of our participants in the audience tonight. Our next award, the Dr. Marvine Loesch Leadership Award, recognizes a student who has demonstrated excellence in leadership and engaged with at least one leadership development program hosted in the Office of Student Activities. Our recipient was a participant in the Tier 1 of Tigers Lead program, actively attending over half a dozen workshops and experiences where she was engaged and participant. Her nominator shared that throughout her involvement in the program, the recipient contributed new information and ideas to group dialogue, engaged in collaborative conversations with other students, provided beneficial feedback to workshop facilitators, and overall demonstrated a personal commitment to acting and leading in congruence with her values. As one of the first people to engage in discussion with individuals she is around, our recipient understands the value of appreciating others and ensuring that all identities have a voice. It is my honor to present the Dr. Marvine Loesch Leadership Award to Nneka Nwadiwe. I believe she's not here, but congratulations to her.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tammy King Kelly, and I serve as the Director of Student Success Programs. What do you say in a few short sentences about a person who has given so much, influenced so many, and who still impacts lives to this day? You can't really. However, I have the honor, which is always my pleasure, of introducing my predecessor and forever my mentor, Mr. Raft Wittes. Please understand, these are not just words. However, I'm sure I speak for thousands of people whose lives he has changed here at Towson and in his community. I will also add that I would not be standing here before you if he had not taken time back in the few years ago, when I arrived as a freshman here at Towson, to talk to me and support me in getting me back on track. Please help me welcome the one and only Raft Wittes.
Thank you, Ms. Tammy. You all, I'm very happy to be here. I'm proud to say I'm a member of the class of 1977. And I returned to work here in the fall of 1979, and I left in July of 2020. So I've been around for a little while. And I miss this. I miss watching people from diverse communities figure out a way to work together. It was a very uplifting part of my living. A lot of my life has been spent here. And my family isn't here with me, but I really appreciate them because they used to call you all my other family because I spent so much time here. If you are an administrator here in student affairs and you love students, this is not a 9-to-5 job. This is a job where you do what you have to do to help students get their needs met. I also wanted to say hello to not just you students, but also to the faculty, to administrators, to our physical plant folks, to the campus police, to housekeeping, to these people that you may think less of maybe sometimes. We talked a lot here about community and what it means to be community. It requires respect, respect across the board. And some of you may think you are better than the other, but there's usually some better and some less than no matter who you are. I'd like you to remember to be respectful. And I'd also like you to remember that part of what I believe makes Towson University great is all of us working together. We have our professional goals. We have our personal goals. But I also like us to think about the community of the large, the world. Ukraine and Russia are at war. In Sudan, there is war. In Baltimore City, there is war. Here, I am to give an award for social activism. Social activism, in part, speaks to social justice. Social justice, in part, speaks to an equitable distribution of welfare, of resources. When you have, you're less concerned about the others many times. I'd like you, as you pursue your goals and dreams and aspirations, to keep all of those other people in mind. Some of them have made terrible choices. Some of them are stuck in circumstances beyond their control. So as you move your life forward, I ask that you keep that in mind, that you, the individual that you are, remember as you aspire to whatever it is you want, that you remember there are others and they have needs. And sometimes those that have, they want to keep and they have little interest in the others. I hope that you do not become those persons. I hope that you consider the perspective of others. And with that, I'll finish my little time on the podium and we'll get back to the task at hand. Did you hear me? Did you understand my message? The Raft Woodis Social Activist Award is given to a student that has demonstrated the ability to organize, lead, engage, and advocate for social justice issues that impact the lives of students and the TU community as a whole. Our award recipient received 2 nominations for this honor. Combined, our 2 nominators provided evidence of a dedicated, engaged student advocate. In addition to his academic achievements, our recipient has been actively involved in several organizations, holding leadership roles, demonstrating strong teamwork skills, communication skills, and a willingness to not only take initiative, but also go above and beyond. He noticed the lack of community among fellow Latinx educators and successfully created his own organization, Latinx Educators Organization, or LEO, to begin to bridge that gap. Under his guidance, Leo has organized several events, including community forums, workshops, and seminars that provide a platform for Latinx educators to share their experiences, challenges, and ideas for improving the education of others. our recipients' tireless efforts to advocate for social justice and equity have also resulted in several successful campaigns aimed at promoting diversity and inclusion in educational institutions. His work in promoting bilingual education has helped to improve access to education for Latinx students. In addition to his work within the Latinx community, he has also been actively involved in advocating for the rights of other marginalized groups. He has been a vocal supporter of the Black Lives Matter movement and has used his platform to amplify the voices of other social justice activists. Please join me in congratulating Anthony Landaverde as the winner of this award.
Wow, we've got some pretty amazing students here at Towson. I've loved being able to celebrate with everyone here tonight. It has been incredible to see how much we all have achieved as student leaders this past year.
And with every achievement, there also comes so much growth as student leaders. And I think reflecting on what we've learned is a huge part of that growth process.
That is so true, Jordan. One of the biggest takeaways that I gained from serving as a GA of student orgs was connecting with student organization leaders across campus. What about you, Jimmy?
As the GA of marketing, I've been able to grow my marketing skills as well as build strong relationships with my team.
I love that. As the GA of leadership, I've really been able to grow in developing my own leadership philosophy, discovering the unique ways that I show up as a leader, and learning to work with my strengths and the strengths of others on a team. I wonder in what ways others in the audience tonight feel that they've grown as leaders.
Actually, Jordan, during the social hour, many of our Towson students, faculty, and staff took some time to let us know exactly how they have grown as leaders.
Do you have any to share with us?
Yes. Definitely. One person said they have grown as a leader by learning how to set boundaries with others.
Another student indicated that they grew by learning that the things that they do and say matter.
Another student wrote that you can do anything that you put your mind to.
Well, it looks like our students have had a really memorable year, and we have loved celebrating with you all tonight. Now we want to turn it back to Carolyn on the stage for the conclusion of tonight's award ceremony.
Thank you to our correspondents. Congratulations, Jimmy. And all of the information you've shared, the funny jokes, even though not many people laughed. No, me, just me. We love the correspondence section. So we've made it to the end to the final section of our award ceremony tonight. It's time for the heavy hitters. Everyone, please join me in welcoming SGA's president. Y'all know who that is. Yeah, Mr. Jordan Colquitt, and our Associate Vice President for Campus Life, Matt Lamno.
He always calls me old man. I love it. Thank you, Carolyn, and good evening, everyone, again. Jordan and I have the privilege to present the next three awards: the Tiger Pride Award, the Mary Leeper Emerging Leader Award, and the Marion Huffman Ethical Leadership Award. The Tiger Pride Award recognizes two graduating seniors who have made significant contributions to enhance the lives of those within and beyond the Towson University community. In particular, the recipients demonstrate qualities stated in the Tiger Pledge: responsibility for their behavior, an excellent work ethic, respect for themselves and others, involvement with campus and community, and a spirit of optimism. Our first recipient is the Hill Lopez Scholar, member of Towson Rocks Club, Tri Beta Biology Honor Society, Tau Beta Sigma Service Sorority, and a captain for the Towson University Marching Band. Having a personal motto of build a reputation of kindness, the student strives to achieve this through enthusiastic participation, service, leadership in clubs, and helping out their classmates. Off campus, they utilize their leadership skills and service to the community through a position as a volunteer Girl Scout camp leader. This recipient consistently aims to foster a diverse, welcoming, and inclusive environment in each of her organizations through membership outreach as well as development within current members. Congratulations to Carolyn Grace Etherton, recipient of the Tiger Pride Award. Our second recipient carries forth an impressive resume of student involvement, including, but not limited to, completion of the Tigers Lead Tier 1 and Tier 2 programs, membership and leadership positions in the Women in Science Club, Caribbean Student Association, Tri Beta Biological Honor Society, the National Council of Negro Women, Student Government Association, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. She has held such positions as coordinator of Ujima, serving as an advocate for the 19 Black organizations at Towson while promoting professional, educational, and social events for students. Through her various leadership positions, she has planned, organized, and contributed to many events and projects that have enhanced the campus community. Through her work as a leader, she fosters an inclusive environment, promoting collaboration and service to the student body. I'm honored to present the Tiger Pride Award to Tahara Ramadal.
Good evening, everyone. Hopefully we didn't lose too many of you. It is my honor to be presenting the Mary Leeper Emerging Leader Award. This award is named in honor of Mary Leeper, Towson University's former SJ administrative assistant, who passed away in 2021 after almost 30 years at Towson University. This award recognizes a freshman or sophomore student who is actively involved in campus life and demonstrates a potential for leadership. This student has made a significant contribution to their organization and/or impact on campus. Our recipient tonight is a freshman student who's immersed herself in campus life through participation in the Honors College Leadership Council, Undergraduate Research Club, volunteering as an honors recruitment officer, volunteering with the TU BCPS Model United Nations, and completing both Tier 1 and Tier 2 of the Tigers Lead program. Nominated by 2 members of the faculty and staff, this student has impressed as one to watch. She's a kind, welcoming, and inclusive student leader who serves her peers, encouraging self-development. She's passionate about mentorship and helping incoming students find their way through self-discovery and involvement. Her nominator shared that she is never shy to tell anyone about the TU student experience and the wonderful experience she's had so far. Please help me congratulate our recipient of the Mary Leeper Emerging Leader Award, Leah College. I will now present the Marian Hoffman Ethical Leadership Award. In her memory, family, friends, alumni, and the Division of Student Affairs established the Marian B. Hoffman Ethical Leadership Award to recognize students who demonstrate integrity in their decision-making as leaders. As in many of our other awards, we received excellent nominations, and tonight we'll be presenting 2 students with this recognition. Our first student demonstrates a deep commitment to the principles of fairness, transparency, and accountability. Her leadership has focused on student success and social cultural development, serving as a mentor for the College Readiness Outreach Program. As founder and president of TU Students for Public Health, this student recipient created a platform for students to engage with and actively participate in addressing issues that impact public health. She's organized events to help students develop cultural competencies, facilitating dialogue on the issues of diversity and inclusion, and fostering a sense of community among students. It is my honor to present the Marian Hoffman Ethical Leadership Award to Latavia Edwards. Our second recipient is a member of Towson Hillel, previously serving as Israel Chair and now as Community Builder. She's worked to ensure that more religious students feel comfortable on campus and in the community while standing strong on her principles of egalitarianism and equality. Through her nomination, we learned that she experienced pushback as the Israel Chair regarding the holding of Israel Fest, which required her to navigate other student sensitivities while still honoring her commitment and responsibilities. It was shared that while students held her responsible for their personal feelings on the subject, this recipient worked hard to make sure that she stood strong on her principles while still listening to others and making them feel heard. Please join me in congratulating Adina Naftalin, recipient of the Marian Hoffman Ethical Leadership Award.
Tonight has been a wonderful celebration of our student leaders and student organizations. Serving as the advisor to numerous student organizations and leaders of student organizations over the years has provided me with the energy to reinvigorate my passion for serving students. Working daily with the next student to present at this podium has done just that for me. At this time, Jordan Colquitt, President of the 102nd Administration of Student Government, will provide his presidential remarks.
On behalf of the Towson University Student Government Association, I would like to extend my sincerest congratulations to all of tonight's nominees and award recipients. Let's give them all a round of applause. Each of you have demonstrated outstanding leadership and commitment to making Towson University a better place. As an institution, Towson University is dedicated and talks a lot about providing leadership for the public good. And when we talk about doing that, you all are a shining example of that commitment in action. Your hard work, your dedication, and your passion for service have not gone unnoticed. And we're proud to call you fellow Tyson Tigers. I'm also proud to have served as your student body president this year, and I'm honored that you all saw it fit to re-elect me to serve another term. I'm constantly inspired by the dedication and passion of our student body, and I'm committed to working alongside all of you to make Towson University an even better place in the years to come. And of course, I have to brag on my organization for a quick second. I'm thrilled to share the remarkable achievements of the Student Government Association this year on behalf of our student body. Our team of dedicated student leaders have worked tirelessly to achieve our bold objectives, and I couldn't be more proud of their accomplishments. So let's give them also a round of applause. We've made significant strides in amending the recommended course syllabi content to include hate bias reporting, a crucial step in reaffirming that hate has no place on our campus. We also passed legislation that ensures equal opportunities for success when students opt for pass-fail grading. Our collaboration with numerous campus partners has been truly exceptional. We've successfully worked with the Career Center to support their launch of the Suit Up program, offering students free professional business attire. And our partnership with Student Success Programs and Gen 1 has benefited our first-generation students and our diverse student body tremendously. Additionally, our unwavering promise to support our student organizations has resulted in the implementation of the Security Management Fund, the Green Fund, and further efforts to enhance sustainability efforts on our campus. Speaking of our student organizations, I'm continually inspired by your extraordinary efforts to better our campus community. Take Bettering Black Minds, for instance, and their outstanding work to promote self-care and create safe spaces for Black students on campus. Then there's new organizations like Sister Scripters and Women in Philosophy who truly hit the ground running and made their mark on campus from the get-go. From the student organizations I've just named to all of the groups who planned and executed the hundreds of events that have happened this year, you all make TU better every day, and I'm honored to stand beside you as we strive to achieve greatness together. Thank you again to all of tonight's nominees and award recipients, and congratulations on your outstanding accomplishments. We look forward to seeing all of the incredible things you'll achieve in the future. And for the final awards of the night, I would like to welcome to the stage Dr. Vernon Hurt, the Vice President of Student Affairs. And he deserves a round of applause. Dr. Hurt has been an incredible advocate for students throughout his tenure at Towson University, and I'm honored to have him here with us tonight to help celebrate your achievements as student leaders. We also welcome Matt Leno back to the stage to assist with the presentation.
Well, good evening. Thank you, Jordan. It is great to be here, and it's always a great honor to be able to celebrate the awesome students we have here at Towson University. As a finale for this wonderful award ceremony, I'm presenting the Vice President of Student Affairs Awards. These awards recognize a broad base of Towson students who have demonstrated continual leadership and service to the university through student organizations, university committee participation, academic achievement, and outstanding contributions to campus life. We'll be honoring 8 students tonight. Our first recipient is a nursing major and an honors college leader who assists in the planning of events, heads the Not Your Granny's book club, and serves as a peer mentor for other honors students. Her nominator describes this recipient as a very approachable person. She always sees the best in others and reflects back to them their potential as students and members of the honors community. Through her work with the Undergraduate Research Club, she was selected to be the TU student representative at the American Psychiatric Nurse Association conference this fall. She hopes to build upon her work at TU Honors by becoming a psychiatric nurse and bringing her experience in another culture to help dispel myths and negative beliefs about psychiatric illness and treatment. Our first recipient of the Vice President of Student Affairs Award is Onye Dikachukwu Glory Onye Mezium. Our second recipient is president of the Impromptu Club and a student manager with Campus Recreation. She serves as a mentor to 30 student employees, providing supervision, training, giving constructive feedback, and lending support. She has greatly impacted those she works with, stepping up countless times to help. She leads by example and is truly a role model for her peers. Her nominator shared that she has a passion for helping others and a drive to make sure everyone that comes into Campus Recreation facility has the best experience possible. Congratulations to Brooke Donald for receiving the Vice President of Student Affairs Award. Our next recipient chairs the TUNE Student Advisory Board, co-leads the Psi Chi Club, is trained to be an alcohol and drug peer educator, works as a student building manager, and has been instrumental in securing grant funding for TUNE through the Maryland Center of Excellence on Problem Gambling. Though her nomination We learned this recipient created a video that won second place nationally through the DEA Red Ribbon Week Challenge. She has a goal of putting together a program that one day will allow college students to implement an addiction program in the local high schools. She is dedicated to the work of helping students and anyone that has had addiction touch them, showing integrity, commitment, and courageousness every day. Our next winner of the Vice President of Student Affairs Award is Grace Dively. The next recipient is a graduate assistant of student leadership in the Office of Student Activities. She serves as a supervisor, mentor, and friend to a team of undergraduate students. She is a certified Clifton Strengths facilitator and incredibly passionate about the student experience. She is the first to volunteer to assist her department in any way. As an incredible example of what it means to support the mission of student affairs at Towson University, this recipient aspires to provide all students with essential tools and skills to successfully lead themselves and others. Her nominator shared that she is passionate about her work in leadership education, and her experience in student affairs has been a pivotal part of her graduate school experience. Help me congratulate our next recipient of the Vice President of Student Affairs Award, Jordan Bramhall. Our next recipient jumped into involvement immediately upon arriving at Towson University. After serving for 3 years in the Student Governance Association, first as the Communications Chair for the Freshman Council, then as Treasurer, and now as President, this recipient's impact is felt by many. He spends a great deal of time building relationships with his peers, creating pathways for campus projects, and raising awareness of relevant student issues. His nominator shared several examples of how his leadership is leading SGA in the direction of overwhelming success. Serving on several committees, he is a trusted voice for student representation and ensures the student point of view is considered. Congratulations to Jordan Colquitt, recipient of the Vice President of Student Affairs Award. The next recipient participates in many service and leadership opportunities both on and off campus. She currently serves as Director of Student Organizations with the Student Governance Association, devoting her time to helping student organizations plan events and providing needed resources to ensure organization success. She has participated in Tiger Pride Day and has received special recognition for her work from the College of Business and Economics Marketing Department. Her nominator describes her as a student who is always sharing resources, promoting a safe environment around her, and making sure the students she oversees have all the resources they need to succeed. Our next recipient of the Vice President of Student Affairs Award is Loveneet Kaur. Our next recipient is a member of the honors community serving as a student director. She works closely with the professional staff to increase involvement in honors organizations such as Not Your Granny's Book Club, Honorables of Color, and the Honors Collegiate Leadership Council. She leads hot topic conversations and is always the first to advocate for students' needs, especially those in demanding majors. She recently completed both a high-profile government internship and an undergraduate research project, winning an Honors College Celebration of Scholarship and Learning Award. Her nominator described her as a trailblazer and role model, committed to her Towson community, her honors community, and her Maryland community, hoping to help others see the paths that they can tread as she leads by humble example. Congratulations to our next recipient of the Vice President of Student Affairs Award, Phoon Den PD Nguyen. The final recipient is a student employee with Campus Recreation, serves as a member of the executive board for his fraternity, Chi Phi, and serves as a member of the executive board for the Interfraternity Council. As a student manager with Campus Recreation, this recipient supervises and mentors 30 peers, assisting with training, providing constructive feedback, and lending support. His nominators share that it speaks volumes to this recipient's leadership, commitment, and passion that he has held as many leadership roles as he has only as a sophomore. Please help me congratulate our final recipient of the Vice President of Student Affairs Award tonight, Troy Leno. I think you can take care of receiving that for Troy. Let's congratulate all of our winners of the Vice President of Student Affairs Award. Certainly on behalf of the Division of Student Affairs and really the entire Towson University community, I want to offer again a congratulations to all of our award recipients and all of our student leaders who have made just a tremendous impact here at Towson University. One of our distinguished graduates, Dr. Nancy Grasmick, often reminds us that leadership matters. And I hope you never leave this campus community without really recognizing that your leadership has mattered. Your leadership has made positive contributions to this community. Your leadership has helped shape Towson University into the future, and we believe a great future ahead. And so thank you for all that you have done for Towson University. Let's give all of our recipients another hand. Certainly want to thank all of our campus colleagues who have come out to celebrate our students today. Many of our senior leaders who are here, many of our faculty and staff colleagues from across the campus. But I'm biased, and I recognize that. But I think I have the best leadership team in the country. And so I want to ask members of the Student Affairs leadership team if you would stand so we can recognize you and thank you for all the ways that you create space for our students to make incredible contributions. And certainly I cannot leave the stage without giving a special thank you to our phenomenal Director of Student Activity, Carolyn Harris, our amazing Assistant Director of Programming, Kelly Carpenter, and really the entire planning team for this awesome celebration on the night. Thank you all for all your hard work and making this a special night for our students. So at this time, I'm going to turn the program back over to Kelly and Carolyn.
Thank you, Dr. Hurt. As we close, we want to acknowledge the people that made tonight possible. First, to all of our student leaders, winners, and nominees alike. We want to thank you for making this year one to remember. To our nominees, thank you for taking the time to recognize the deserving students who serve our campus community through their leadership. And to our selection committee reviewers who read through all of the nominees and provided all the necessary feedback to get us to this ceremony, thank you very much.
To the 102nd Administration of Student Government Association, thank you for the support of these student leaders and being great collaborators with the University Administration for a better TU. To the Office of Student Activities, I see y'all, who came together to provide you all with this amazing evening, working behind the scenes and in the spotlight. Thank you for all of the hard work. To our friends in events and conference services, and Black and Gold Catering, who are literally the ones making this experience feel really good. We could not do this event without you. Thank you for your continual partnership and dedication. I'm going to go off script, and Kelly is going to look at me sideways. And while acknowledgement has been happening all evening, I do want to say a very, very special thank you to the Assistant Director for Campus Programming and Student Activities, who has worked tirelessly, y'all, for several months to make sure that tonight's evening has been visible on your screens, that the beautiful centerpieces in the middle of your tables are there, that programs exist, and that scripts are written well. I'm saying thank you, and would like all of you all to say thank you too to Kelly Carpenter. Yeah. And with that, and one final congratulations to each of you, we invite you to continue enjoying our celebration. Take some final photos. I have some scheduled photos to happen too with some students. Be sure you offer each other the congratulations you deserve. Thank you all for being here this evening and for all you do for TU. Have a wonderful evening.